Hello and welcome. I'm the Theory Detective. In these lessons we'll uncover the mystery of music theory. Now that we've done A minor, let's continue on to our first sharp minor, E minor. We already know that the first sharp major is G major, but we learned E minor when we learned all of the minors, or the whole bunch of minors that we learned. So if we have F sharp, our first sharp, then we have to add it in here in the scale before we can call it the natural minor scale. So let's go ahead and add that in. There's our E and there's our F. So we're going to put in the sharp right there to raise F. So let's hear what it sounds like. This is without the F. Sounds a little odd. Now this is with the F being raised. So this is without the F being raised, and this is with the F raised. So there you have it, the natural minor scale, including its sharp or its accidental. So let's figure out what these numbers are. The lowest one, E. Let's put E down here for the E natural minor. The E is 1, F sharp 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 again. And of course counting down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So our 1 chord or tonic chord would be E. E is here. E skips up to G, skips up to B, and now we have our tonic chord, or our 1 chord. Because it's minor, we're going to do a lowercase, so I'm going to give you a little I. So there's a Roman numeral, but it's a lowercase Roman numeral. And I'll give it to you right here as well, the little I. And then let's find our 5 chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's our 5 chord. So let's erase this. Oops. Let's erase that. So there's our B. Here's our B here. Now in the B chord, let's give it here, we're going to skip up and skip up again. So we have B, D, and F. But remember, the F is sharp, the F is raised. Always in the key of E minor, the F has to be raised. So we have to add in a sharp for the F. So there's our 5 chord, and then our 4 chord, we're going to actually go the opposite way. So we found the dominant, the subdominant, we're going to go 5 below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so that's our 4 chord, and that's our subdominant. So this is tonic, this is dominant, and this is subdominant. Now I'm going to erase these so they don't confuse us. There we are. And I'm going to erase that as well. So we have the A. Here's our A here. Our subdominant chord, or our 4 chord. A, skip up to C, skip up to E, and that gives us our nice A minor chord. So we're going to do minor, lowercase, I, V, and here as well, I, V, for 4. Lowercase, but it's still Roman numeral for 4. Now remember what we talked about in A minor, how the dominant loses its power, unlike the other chords that don't seem to lose, at least they don't seem to lose substantially their power if it's changed from major to minor or to something else. The dominant seems to completely be depleted. And so to avoid that, to keep it its big powerhouse, we've changed all of the dominants to be major. So here's the B chord. You can hear that it's minor. It's a minor sound. So the third is actually too low. So we're going to raise the third, just like we did in A major with the E chord. minor, we raised the third or the middle note to be G sharp, and that gave us major. We're going to do the same thing with B. Here's our B minor chord. We're going to raise the third to be higher, to be a half step higher, and now we have a major chord. So I'm going to add in a sharp. There we are. Now we have a B major chord. But because it's now major, we have to draw the Roman numeral as capital to remind ourselves that it's major. So I'm going to put a nice big capital V. There we are. T for tonic, that's our 1 chord, E minor. A D for dominant, that's our 5 chord, and 5 being major, so we have B major. Dominant, always, always, always major. Subdominant, minor, our 4 chord, lowercase for minor, and our A minor chord. So those are it for E minor. Wow. Okay, go ahead and take out your flashcards. The 1 chord in the key or scale of E minor, and it of course is the E minor chord. Make sure it's lowercase for minor. Our 4 chord, same thing. The key or scale of E minor. This is our A minor chord right here, lowercase for minor. And then finally our 5 chord, capital for major. 5 chord or in the key of or scale of E minor. And this one is major, and it's the B major chord. So those are our 3. Our tonic or 1 chord, our dominant or 5 chord, and our subdominant, sub meaning below, or 4 chord. And then in minor, the 5 chord or dominant chord is originally minor, but it has to be changed to be major because the dominant chord must always be major. All right, practice them as much as you can until they become so easy, and as always, have a great day.